Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be unboxing my Green Life Healthy Power 5-in-1 appliance. I am very excited to open it up and see what all I can do with this. It obviously looks like you can do multiple things, which is always nice. It helps to save space if you can buy something that can serve as a multi-functional cooker. So, and I chose the pink one. I didn't realize that they came in colors, but they did. So of course, I went for pink. I'm gonna see if I can get this out nice. And it's not gonna let me. It's not gonna be nice to me. So I will slide the box off gently. And I did pick it up at my local Walmart here, where I live. So obviously, it's something that you can have shipped if you need it to. So here's your probe power source, and it looks like we can go all the way up to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. So, and let me see if I can do this. Okay, obviously I did do this upside down. Perfect. So we got the nice lid. And it is a 12-inch by 12-inch pot. I know that there is the smaller version at Walmart, but I went ahead and went big with the big lady because I do like to cook. So, and I usually cook for about 4 people. So, and then obviously you saw inside was the user manual. So, I like the fact that there's only 3 parts altogether to it. Your actual pot, pan, whatever you want to call it, and your lid, and then your power source. So let's just see what all it has in here. It has a nice little tidbit right inside the manual, and this is just getting started / quick start guide. And so it just says, on the getting started part, it says, find a clean, dry place, insert the temperature control probe, and plug in your Green Life Healthy Power. Number 2, pick your setting, warm to 400 degrees. And the little side note, it says it takes 3 to 10 minutes to preheat. And then number 3, when the indicator light turns off, the skillet is ready for cooking. So that's nice because you don't have to do anything with it aside from just letting it preheat itself. And then it goes on to say, in the Green Life Healthy Power electric skillet, you can simmer, braise, and roast. So, and then it goes on to say what to do with simmering, and then what to do with braising or roasting. So that is a nice little function. And then also there is obviously a keep warm function as well. So on the back side of that, it does tell you tips and hints, and for the slow cooker mode, it has like different vegetables. Okay, so it just has vegetables and fried potatoes, and then it has a little meat section. I know that's probably not very easy to see, but there's a lot of guides on here that helps you. You can even do lasagna in this thing, so that's really neat. And you can do bacon, ham, hamburgers, steaks. So the sky is the limit, really. You can even do fish. And so on the cleaning and maintenance on the back side of this little piece of paper, you basically turn the unit off and let it cool down completely before cleaning it out, which makes sense. And you obviously don't want to submerge this in water, because it says you can wash the skillet and lid with warm soapy water using a non-abrasive cloth. So hand washing is recommended. The unit is dishwasher safe. Cool, so disregard what I just said like 2 seconds ago. So it is actually dishwasher safe. That is odd, because I wouldn't think it would be because of the probe. That makes no, maybe you can take the skillet off somehow, but I'm not. That's really interesting though, because it did say it's dishwasher safe, so I guess if you're... I would not wash it in the dishwasher, but that's just me, because I don't want to damage the ports or whatever for the plug-in. So that's entirely up to y'all, but I just wanted to unbox that really quick and kind of get a jump start on things. So I'm going to move on upstairs and see if we can't start cooking something. Alright, so I've moved upstairs and found a nice flat surface, and I went ahead and plugged in the probe and plugged it into the outlet too. So I'm going to go ahead and on the quick start guide, or getting started, whatever, I'm just going to pick a random setting here just to let it do its thing. Alright. And you guys can see that the indicator light is on. And according to the instructions here, it says when the indicator light is off, then the skillet is ready to go. So I will be back when it's all ready to go. Alright, so as you can see, the indicator light has turned off, so it is now ready to go once my camera refocuses. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn it off for right now while I get everything prepped for cooking. Alright, so as you see, I have gotten some hamburgers ready to go, and according to the tips and hints, hamburgers, the temperature ranges anywhere from 325 to 375 for 8 to 12 minutes, and you're doing the sear part. So I went ahead and turned the dial up to 375 on here, and instead of me picking it up, it's very lightweight too, by the way. I'll just show you guys. Hopefully, if the light's gonna cooperate, it might turn it a little bit better so you guys can actually see, and then wait for my camera to focus in. So yeah, there's 350, so you can kind of see I'm in between there for my guesstimate on the temperature of 375. So once it is all heated up, I'll wait for the light to turn off before I put my burgers in, just to make sure that we're at the optimum heat level. And yeah, so I'll be back when it's ready to go. Alright, the light just turned off, so here we go. And I'm just cooking 4 patties today. I did not have to put any oil or anything like that in my skillet, as you hear. So I'm very excited to see how this is going to turn out. And I'm going to grab the lid and put that on. I did rinse the lid off with soapy water, you know, just because. So I will be back in about 6 minutes or so. Alright, so timer just barely went off for 6 minutes for me to open the lid and flip them over. Be careful with the steam, obviously. I'm just going to kind of set that off to the side really quick. Oh man, that's really nice. Whoa, sliding around everywhere. That's pretty nice though. Not even sticking whatsoever. Okay, put the lid back on here. I'm going to start my timer for another 6 minutes, so we'll see in a little bit. Alright, my timer just went off, so we should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this completely off. And again, be careful when you lift the lid, because you're going to get your steam. So I'm very impressed for the first go around of cooking. So we'll just see how delicious these turn out. I mean, they're burgers, but I did season them a little bit differently than I usually do. But of course, if I can get him out of the, apparently he doesn't want to come out of the skillet yet, so we'll save him for last. And obviously I tried to do it uniformly, as you can see, but clearly I need a little practice with that. So let me grab a fork and a knife and see if I can't do a little sample here and see how it tastes, even though it's going to be piping hot, obviously, since you just took it off the skillet. I just want to check too. Oh yeah. The main thing, obviously, you want to make sure we're done, and that's done to your liking, so you can, you know, whatever your preference is, But let me... Tastes like a delicious hamburger to me. So, that is at least how you use the sear function on your Green Life Healthy Power 5-in-1 electric skillet.